Hi, hello. This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends. Hello. I hope the sound is okay. Let me know in the comments. I am so excited to bring you this reading again. I was so called. If you've watched the other the last one, you already know that I was called for a long time to stop the sign readings. And recently, since a week or two ago, I've felt so called to do like an Aries reading, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, let's do it again. And I'm hoping you're equally excited for this one. It was very interesting. As you know, everything around the readings before and after is really relevant for the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what came through for you in channeling. I wrote it down, and also about the setup, because the setup really matters. It took me ages to actually get to it. I always found other stuff that I could rather be doing than this reading. So this is very much denoting to the energy of some of you guys. You know how you and don't click off right away because this is important. You know how when you need to do a certain thing, for example, you have to do your taxes, you find a million other things that are more important right now than your taxes. For example, I need to clean my room, I need to do this. Oh, I always wanted to do that. And you do that, and it's all fine and well, because this may very well be true that there are things that need your attention also, but there's also this pressing one thing right now that needs your tending to, and I believe it's to do with inner work. And it's interesting because usually I would pull like a light worker's card or an earth warrior's card. None of that today. It's like you don't want to know. It's like, and this is fine. Like, to be quite frank, I'm quite in the same state as you, like energy wise. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Yes, there are things that need my tending to, and there are also other things that are important, but I also am avoiding very much like the inner work. And it's this running kind of an energy. It's like running away from it, although I know it's probably doesn't take long, like 1 or 2 hours, maybe three, to really sit down with myself, with yourself. So this is also like a tip for you right now. And again, I'm not the judge of anything here. It's just like what comes through spirit for you, what's beneficial for you, what's blocking you right now, and how can you help resolve it if you're interested. Also, what came through, because I already sat down yesterday morning and then at night again to do it again. It just wouldn't want to come together. But the channeling I got yesterday for you is stop pushing and allow. Go with what is at hand, and go with what is at hand. Let move. What the hell does that mean? Jesus. I can't read it. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, let go. Because maybe you had a really hard time and relying on yourself a lot when you were younger, like in younger years. Maybe you didn't receive the help that you wanted or needed. And the sentence I got for you is, if I want to get it done, I better do it myself. But it's a matter of coming out of these precise energies, doing the work that is involved with that precise sentence, of allowing spirit to actually come in and do stuff for you as well. Of course, there's co-creation, right, for you Aries, but there's also the part where you can just allow it to flow and let spirit do its thing. Because if you start pushing, like, and don't stop pushing, basically it's going to be detrimental. You're going to go on empty, because Aries, like, go go go, let's do it. And that's awesome. It's awesome. Emperor energies, I want to say. But there comes a time, which is now for you, where it's more beneficial for you if you tap yourself in, if you use your feminine energy a lot more, and receive what your body, what your emotions are wishing to tell you at this time. And I got, as I sat down and did this reading, and again, with the reading, there were a million things. I swear it took me 1 hour to set this all up here, because I was, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. I need another cup of coffee. I'm cold. My feet are cold. Like, there's stuff laying around, like the phone kept falling down, and then it's the chanting, which did unusually long, and all sorts of things that were happening. So I know, I feel your energies, honey. So to some of you, there is procrastinating, and I don't want you to get this wrong in the sense of you're not doing anything. I bet you are doing things. It's just not what you're supposed to be doing at this time, which would be most beneficial to you. And when it comes to your healing, exactly. Um, And this comes also with a feeling of I've done enough, and there's this frustration of, well, it's not coming, it's not here, like I can't see it. So I don't know if I should continue the work. I'm just going to keep pushing and like avoiding. It could be overeating also. To some of you, the topic of sex is coming up, like getting that very thing which you're lacking, like trying to fill the hole through various kind of things and practices, being online a lot, like watching a lot of movies just to distract yourself. And again, I'm not judging whatsoever, but if you wish to come out of these energies, I recommend you hearing and listening to what Spirit has to say. It often helps me personally as well when I'm listening to my own readings, when I'm in the state of funk, because it kind of like evens things out and helps a lot. This one, yeah. Three of Rods is your first card. So we're starting with the tarot, nice and easy, okay? So the Three of Rods, this is like someone wishes to really, really help you. This is basically co-creation, what we already spoke on. It's like you take one step and Spirit is handing you immediately the other one. So just go ahead, because it's not going to be a long, drawn-out process here of healing. You just take one or two steps, and right there is Spirit. Right there is the guide that wanted you to do this all along. It's like they've been waiting for you to take that step here, Aries. No. And see these cards? It's like I have to seep through 7 cards, 6 or 7 cards to finally find out which one is the right one for me. And it's holding the energies up. No. And no, see, none of these, very interesting, none of these are the ones that we need for here. This one? Yes. Like this, yeah. So you have the Sun card, which is a major arcana. It is trying to guide you there, like to illumination, to enlightenment, to be in the Phoenix rising, finally here, Aries. Oh. But you have the Five of Rods, and this I feel is a state internally that you're struggling with right now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to show up on the external world as well, unless you're hermiting, but there could still be stuff, like it's a funk in the energies, like I said, and this is only something, because you're so advanced, Aries, that whatever is happening internally is strongly going to show up on the external world, and you can't really escape it, right? Because it is there. It may be something that originated in earlier childhood years for you, but it is now introducing an energy, since you've become so powerful of a manifester and so powerful in general, that this will show up so strong in your life, because at this point there's no going back. Basically at this point you need to understand certain things, which is why Spirit is coming in, like with annoying little things or annoying bigger things. For example, your orders are getting canceled, yet like you're ordering something somewhere and it's getting canceled, or holdups somewhere else, and this is only like to trigger something in you, or people showing up in your life that you never expected would say or do things like that, yet here they are. Or it's in the realms of, I don't want to say tower moments, but it's in the realms of stuff that are really annoying, like dark angel kind of an energy. So someone that's coming in to make you aware of something, that pledged to help you with this, so you can finally get over this. And that's the important thing. And I already see, with you taking action, you're already sowing the seeds for these new patterns that really, 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 really want to come in for you. There's a strong wish, like from the other side, ancestors, sacred ones, ascended masters, guides. They wish for you to finally, please, please, Aries, to sit down and go into these energies that are bugging you, that you're trying to maybe run from or avoid, procrastinating on them, which is totally fine. But please, and I'm now getting throat chakra, so some of you may actually be crying because it's bugging. It's bugging. It's freaking. It's like, fuck. I did so much already. You did so much already, and I can feel it. I can see it. And yet here are those energies that won't let me go, that won't let me out. It's like an imprisonment, yet you're just like on the verge of bursting, right? And I keep seeing this here. This was showing up, 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So there is a certain truth that wants to come out here, that wants you to understand, like, what's really going on here, which I believe is good that you're here. This this one, yeah. Nine of Rods. So this is somewhere along the way you got really hurt. And this is you trying to fend off all these things. It's like, leave me the hell alone. I just want to be by myself. Spirit, leave me alone. It's also in the direction of spirit here. It's like, leave me the hell alone. Like, you may have had like a practice in place that you currently are not doing anymore because it's just like you're so fed up here, Aries, with you being poked so much or with you being tripped so much. Like they're literally showing me the image of you didn't see this, like when you're walking, right? And all of a sudden, out of the blue, you're tumbling and then you're falling. This is spirit. You need to know that this is spirit, but only because they're trying to get through to you. And you're just like, no, stay the hell away. Like I did all that. I'm getting this huge sense of frustration here. And I'm sorry that you have to go through this. But face it, really face it, because that will stop it. Nothing else will stop this. Of course, you can ask for a break. They'll always give you that break. But just please be aware that whatever you're putting off is going to come back at some stage. And this is with the karma, another major arcana here. So we have 3 already because there's healing indicated. Oh my God. And there's another one down below, the 9 of Pentacles. I'll get to that. But it's very interesting. It's like, wow, I just want to get it over and out. God, Aries, I feel you. And with karma, like I said, it's like something from the past that wants to be worked through really quickly. And I really want to say really quickly. It's something that feels much more intense. And there could be, you could be assuming that because it feels so intense that you'd rather not deal with it, and that you are assuming that it takes a long time, but indeed it doesn't. It's just something that wants to be worked through, and this has to do with a past situation, past life situation even, that comes here for you, that really, really, really wants to be healed. So you can be your most authentic self, stand in your power, and be like completely abundant. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles. Could also be denoting to being single, but this is rather, for me, the sense of, even if you are single, it's just like being completely abundant and good with who you are, with with yourself, basically. There's a chanting that I did. I just want to tell you this, and I'm going to continue integrating this much more on the channel, the chantings. And there's also chantings going to be available on a weekly basis, if not more, over on Universal Power Meditations. I'm going to post one over on Universal Power Tarot as well. So if you're interested, you can go to that. It's indeed an empowerment one, the first one I'm going to be posting, and then we'll see whatever else wants to come through. But I'm more and more called to go in that direction because it's like channeled chanting, and it's very interesting when I step back and let it flow. And there, yeah, this is also your message. It's very interesting what's going to happen once you stop pushing in a certain direction, right? And because this is the misunderstanding of procrastination, you're like, I'm not procrastinating, or some of you may be like this, I'm doing stuff, I'm being productive, but it's the wrong kind of productive. It's like it's an avoidance of the actual topic at hand. So Aries, if you want to, this is the invitation to really look at it, because it's going to go through quickly, and it's going to bring you like a lot of rewards here with the 9 of Pentacles. Yes. So we're going to use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray for you next. And this one is going to have an extended, I just want to say it. And the chanting for your Aries thing is over on Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. If you would like to join, it's for all the extended, also for the past extendeds, for the picker cards. Yeah, oh man. Autumn, release the old and rest. And everything is down in the description box if you're interested. And it's right. Oh my God, it's the extension. Holy shit. Hopefully you can see it in the pictures when I post it in the community section. You can have a look, or over on Instagram, because I started posting on Instagram as well. It's release the old and rest. And this is directly, I'm going to show it to you, because the way it laid down is like it's totally connected to something else. See this, the wand that this one is holding, this one I always see as the evil mother kind of a thing. It's like extending to here, extending to you. So whoever this is, you may even feel like someone is resembling your mother or a certain person out of your life earlier that is being poked right now, that you're being poked with right now, because it's reaching into your energy field here. Very interesting. Release the old and rest. Where are you, darling? Here we go. I also feel like I can't take a break. Like even I can't even have a sip of coffee. I just did it anyways, but there's a sense of being so driven and not really knowing where the breaks are, which is cool too, because sometimes we feel like we're completely blocked on every area and we can't go forward. Just, reframe your thoughts on what is happening right now. If you feel like you really don't want to work with us, then just go ahead and do whatever you can get through right now, because this is useful as well, right? There's no right and wrongs really. There's only ways to do it smarter. Like work smarter, not harder, is the connotation here. But if you're not there yet, you'll get there, because you'll run yourself empty anyways. Like spirit has the longer breath here for sure, and it is always like that. And I mean this in a very loving way. Release the old and rest. Release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven in the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. Yeah, we even have like healing properly here. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy. You know what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in autumn, it's time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality, and that never works. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever is stopping you from moving forward, and you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Alrighty-o. We're going to take this over to the extended and pull more cards for you and see whatever else wants to come out. Probably also a healing incantation of some sort would be there, I would imagine. But you can just pop over to Patreon and have a look, because there's always like a little text that you can see. Throat, oh my god. And then decide. Also, I want to say there's a 20% discount on all coaching calls right now and on all personal healing readings, which is quite a bunch that is being reduced. So check out all the details down below. It is for a limited time only. I would say for 2 to 3 weeks. I haven't made up my mind on that yet, depending on how we go and how many inquiries are coming in. That depends on how long I can leave it open. So, my friends, I hope this was helpful and or insightful to you. Sending you so much love, light, and shadow. And best of luck on your healing journey here. And I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Bye.